What's going on, everybody? UFC Brooklyn is this weekend. This is DJ Fight Picks. We got TJ Dillashaw versus Henry Cejudo for the 125-pound flyweight championship. TJ Dillashaw is coming down from 135 to face Henry at 125, so it should be interesting. So since it is 2019, I am going to do something different and put a little more effort into these videos since more people are starting to watch. I'm going to do $300 per an event, and there's going to be about 40 events a year. I'm going to do at least three different events, or three different bets per an event. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep track of my wins and losses. And then at the end of the year, we're going to see if I made a profit or a net loss and how betting fucks that up. So this is UFC. This is the first card on ESPN, UFC Brooklyn. We got Henry Cejudo versus TJ Dillashaw as the main event. I think TJ Dillashaw is going to win this fight. I'm just going to talk about each fight, and then I'm going to give you my picks. So first fight, I'm going to go TJ Dillashaw. I think TJ Dillashaw gets it done. His boxing to be too good. Henry Cejudo's takedowns are not going to be enough for TJ Dillashaw. He's too scrappy of a fighter, too well-rounded. Co-main event, I got Greg Hardy. Tune-up fight for Greg Hardy. Heavy favorite going to this fight. Next fight, lightweight Gregor Gillespie, dominant wrestler. Going to get it to the ground. Going to finish Yancey. I think it'll be a quick fight. Heavy favorite for that one. Flyweight, we got the rematch between JoJo and Dustin. JoJo will win this fight. It's a rematch. He won the first fight pretty handily, 30-27 on all three judges' scorecards. I think JoJo gets it done. The next fight, women's flyweight, Paige VanZant versus Rachel Ostovich. Paige VanZant is coming off an injury going into this fight. Rachel Ostovich is coming off the brutal beating by her husband or boyfriend. But yeah, he went to prison after that or something. There was a big ordeal about it. I didn't read much about it. But next fight, Glover versus Carl Robertson on short notice. Glover was expected to fight. Who was he expected to fight again? I forgot. Carl Robertson did step in on short notice. Carl Robertson could win this fight. I think it's a very even fight. But because he take it on short notice, I am going to take Glover in this one. I think he's going to take it to the ground. Too much experience, and he'll get the job done on the ground. Possibly could go into decision. That's a good fight. I would stay away from betting on that one. The next fight, I got Donald Cerrone versus Alexander Hernandez. Donald Cerrone is coming off a big win off Mike Perry. Alexander Hernandez is coming off two big wins off 15th ranked opponent and 14th ranked opponent. Now he's looking to dethrone the 13th ranked opponent. Alexander Hernandez is young. His striking isn't the best, but his takedowns and his durability and his heart is there. So that's going to be a good fight. I'd stay away from betting on this one. Alexander Hernandez is the favorite in this one by like 190, I believe. But I think Donald Cerrone could win this fight. The rest of the card, a lot of short, late notice fights, a lot of dropouts due to injury, camps, whatever. So a lot of these guys are filling in. Mario Batista is, I know. Kyle Stewart is, I know. So a lot of these fights, I can't really put my, I wouldn't give my opinion on any of them because a lot of them I honestly don't even know. I know Alonzo Menfield will probably get the dub. Corey Sandhagen will get the dub. Those are pretty much guaranteed. But I did want to talk about Dennis Bermudez and Tate Edwards. Dennis Bermudez has been around in the UFC for a long time. He has lost like 3 or 4 in a row. Split decisions, close fights, all fights that I think he could have won. But yeah, so I think Dennis Bermudez will win that fight against a young Tate Edwards, who's only 6-2, who is coming off a brutal knockout loss over Dom Madge, who's a Muay Thai legend. But here we go. These are my picks for this weekend. I'm putting 25. So this is my first $25 I'm going to spend. I'm going to bet $25 on Dennis Bermudez. I think Dennis Bermudez is he's the underdog going into this fight, but I believe he should have been the favorite. Opening odds had him as a favorite at -170. I don't know why everyone's betting on Tate Edwards, probably because he's a big name. Dana White Contender Series. He did get a win off that. He is the bigger guy. I think Dennis Bermudez gets it done, though. He's a more experienced fighter. I think it's going to be a close fight. That's why I only put $25 on it, but I think Dennis Bermudez gets it done. It's a bet. It was a bet I couldn't pass up. Next fight I'm betting on is Paige VanZant versus Rachel Ostovich. Paige VanZant is the favorite going into this fight, even though she is coming off that long layoff, her broken arm. I'm going to bet $25 on it to win $15.83, so that's $50 I spent now. Rachel Ostovich is is a so-so fighter. She couldn't even win that many fights on the Ultimate Fighter, and Roxanne Metafiri, or whatever her name was, came off that show as one of the finalists and one of the top contenders in that show. And that girl's not even good uh, at all. Rachel Oswald is 4-4, 500 record. I think Paige VanZant wins this fight. I'm gonna put 25 on it. Next fight I bet on is JoJo versus Dustin Ortiz. It's a rematch. Dustin Ortiz lost the first fight against JoJo 30-27 on all three judges' scorecards. JoJo won his last fight pretty handily, first round knockout. Dustin Ortiz is on a big win streak, and he is a bigger guy, but I think JoJo gets it done. Minus 235 favorite. I'm gonna bet 150 on it. Got to put a lot to win a lot. Yeah, I'm 63-83 to win. It's a safe bet. I'm gonna take it. Next fight I got is Alexander Hernandez versus Donald Cerrone. I didn't really want to bet on the matchup on this one because it could go either way. Donald Cerrone off his back, Donald Cerrone hands on the feet. Alexander Hernandez takedown could dominate the fight the entire time. We don't know. It could go anyway. But I am going to take the over for on this fight for this reason. I think Donald Cerrone's been around for a while. I don't think he's going to get finished early. Alexander Hernandez, if he does win this fight, it's going to be a long one. I don't think he's going to finish Donald Cerrone. Donald Cerrone could finish Alexander Hernandez. I don't know. But I am going to take the over on it, minus 145. I'm going to put down 100 to win 68.97. So those are my four bets for this weekend. Tune in. It's the first card on ESPN. It's big for the company. That should be huge. Hope it goes well. TJ Dillashaw, I think, takes the main event. I think he becomes the fourth ever two-time title holder in two different weight classes simultaneously. Yeah, I think TJ Dillashaw gets it done. Those are my fight picks for this weekend.